Hey everybody, hope you guys doing alright. Sorry about my voice. I got where I'm at right now in my life is I've I mean I sorry this is a I don't know why, but the past couple of months, just me, you know, and I realize I've pushed a lot of my former friends away, and even like and there's still people that I consider friends whom I haven't even talked to in a very long time. For a while, I was resentful because I knew that they watched parts of my videos or knew about my channel and shit, and so it's like, when I make videos talk about me wanting to kill myself and shit, like and some of them did, some of my friends did reach out to me to see how try to help me out in their own way and shit, and I do appreciate that. But others did not do anything. And so part of me was like, yeah, dude, I don't know about that. That's so fucked up. Is that really a friend? It's, um, but I mean, I know people are going through their own things too. It's very selfish. I mean, I don't know, man. I can be selfish sometimes, even in my own. That's the thing about pain. Like, it kind of like puts you in a place to where, I mean, you're dealing with something about pain in your body and your person, and it's very, it can be hard to have empathy for others when you have a ton of fucking tribulations and shit going on inside with you. So I could see how other people in the past weren't able to, or chose not to, or didn't fucking reach out. I could, and I feel like that's probably a little bit of the cause. Maybe some of them even felt so bad about some of the things that happened in the past that they didn't I can see how that can keep people from trying to help out too. And I do appreciate the one who did reach out in his own way. I mean, on what he knows and what he did and the way he rolls, he he really he tried to help, in his own way. And I that just the gesture itself, even though like his way of doing it wasn't what I really it's not the way I really would fucking go about doing things, but I could feel his intent to really help and convey and try to, and this is somebody who's, I mean, all my friends have been through a lot of shit. I'm sure we all have. Like, it's a crazy time on the planet, and I think sometimes when people who go through a ton of obstacles in their life, and they continue to persevere and move on in particular ways, because we all got shit to work on, even if we're going in a good direction. But I can see how that continuance of overcoming, because like the person I'm talking about was an alcoholic, like like just bad alcoholic, like I don't want to get into specifics, but just really scarily bad. Like, I had seen him and I'd like been around him in times, and very often, or not very often, but there were many times in the past when I was around him and I'm looking at him like, whoa, like this is even from my own addiction standpoint, I was looking at him and kind of scared, like just how far he would take it, and he's the only person I've had to like, pick up from the floor and like put into the bed and on the couch. And so when he was able to quit drinking, I was amazed, man. It was fucking a miracle. Like, that's a miracle, bro. Like, you were so fucking deep in that shit. Like, for you to like quit it and continue. I mean, he's been like sober or away from alcohol for like 7 or 8 years. So like he does. I don't like. I'm still kind of amazed. Like, damn, that's something he's fucking just. He has a knack for it. Like, he was able to do that. And he was very aware too that it's a progressive disease. So the more that you do it, so all you young cats out there, if you all watch this, like, know this, because it's very real, it's very serious, it's very true. The more you do consume, the more you get fucked up. The harder it is to get off of it. Like, it's a progressive disease. Like, it continues to get worse and worse and worse. And I think part of it's because your mind, your neurons, like, the more that you continue to alter them and change them and fuck with them, and your cells change and all this type of stuff, and like just you getting used to having that there to help take away the pain and add comfort, or whatever the reason why you're using, or just the information you're absorbing by going out and doing all this type of shit, like that's all information you're absorbing. So like, the more you're getting fucked up, the more you're partying, the more you're fucking, all these types of things that are essentially born from the carnal desire to indulge. That's all information so the more you do that, the more it sticks with you, the harder it gets to get away from that shit. And then along with that, while you're doing these things, most people, I mean, even if you're not doing, I mean, what I'm trying to say is, no matter what, like, you're hurting your body, you're hurting your organs, you're hurting your heart, you're hurting a good connection to upstairs, higher vibrational energy, God, whatever you want to call it. And so